within a dusty, forgotten tower, Barnaby the parrot lived a life of quiet observation. The air was thick with the scent of ancient parchment and the rhythmic bubbling of glass vials. His owner, the wizard Malakor, was a man of constant motion and deep, resonant chants. From his brass perch, Barnaby watched as Malakor's words transformed the mundane into the extraordinary. Candles drifted through the air like glowing jellyfish, and heavy furniture performed slow, rhythmic dances. The parrot would tilt his head, his golden eyes reflecting the flickering magical light. Malakor stood before a massive oak table, his voice booming through the chamber. "Leviosa Featherlight," he commanded. With a groan of wood, the heavy table rose. Barnaby clicked his beak in approval, his mind replaying the rhythm of the incantation. He was a master of mimicry, a silent student of the arcane arts. He watched the way the wand moved, a mahogany extension of the wizard's will, resting finally on the desk as Malakor prepared to leave for the market. The heavy door creaked shut, leaving Barnaby in a silence broken only by the ticking of a clock. He looked at the glowing mahogany wand, a forbidden treasure left unattended. With a soft flutter of wings, he hopped down, his claws clicking sharply against the cold stone. He approached the desk with a mixture of fear and curiosity. He nudged the wand with his beak, watching it roll across the surface. He flapped up onto the desk, standing tall as he looked at the heavy velvet curtains. Barnaby puffed out his chest, mimicking Malakor's deep, booming authority. "Leviosa Featherlight!" A violent spark erupted from the wand's tip, striking the velvet curtains. They transformed into a screaming tornado of fabric, whipping through the air. Panic seized the parrot. He tried to reverse it, but the floorboards rippled like a stormy sea. The desk began to hover, then flipped violently, sending ink and quills flying. Books launched themselves from shelves, slamming into the walls like panicked birds. The room was a whirlwind of domestic disaster, and Barnaby was at the center of the storm. He grabbed the wand in his talons, searching his memory for the one word that could end the madness. He let out a sharp, piercing whistle, followed by a guttural "Halt!" The effect was instantaneous. The curtains dropped like lead, and the desk slammed back to the floor. Silence returned, heavy and thick. Barnaby retreated to his perch. The wizard sighed at the mess, never suspecting the bird staring innocently at the ceiling. As Malakor turned his back to tidy the room, Barnaby whispered a soft, tiny "Leviosa." He watched with a secret smile as a single feather floated gently, perfectly toward the floor.